Right, welcome back. So again, don't flop boiler round two. Make some noise. We're here in Little Abbey Street in Dublin 1. I'm wrecking the shop and fair play to shop, let us use it and all, and yeah, deadly. So we're going to have a bit of a main event as such here now, pitting inter bandmates against each other. So
UFC battle to the death.
So on the right hand side we have the one and only imitable president of Don't Flop Ireland, REDZER.
And on the left here we have a man from Mullingar, from London. I don't know where he's fucking from. Class A. RAWSOUL.
That was the worst flip ever, that was. It wasn't the real flip. Call it.
Heads.
Heads.
I'll go first, look at right.
Whenever you're ready. Shoot.
Ready? Alright lads, I was asking people out here and it went like this. I was like, so what do you think about RAWSOUL? He sounds like a faggot. But he can rap really fast. But he sounds like a faggot. But he can cram in loads of multis. But he sounds like a faggot. But he can't. Ah, you're right. You sound like a faggot. Look, I won't claim this guy's a gimmick or play I hate his lyrics. I say I hate how fake you are portraying the player's image. See, when Newey was out playing the field and sowing his seed, you were in Westmead on a field sowing some seeds. I see, he looks like he'd split your lip, but the guy's a fairy bloke. The only thing that you can hit are Mariah Carey notes. So I don't know why you make songs. Watch me get my hate on. This fucking faggot fucking culty makes Jay Sean sound like Raekwon. See lads, I'd rather gag on a bag of munchies, hear me father and so me get me balls ripped off and dragged through the country than have to listen to this faggot culty cramming multis. And all that player shit you're spouting, this is where it ends, brother. When I tell everyone you fuck less girls than your ex-board's mother. She's a lesbian. Nice and fucking nice.
Ready, Huey? Alright, first off, you've got a bird's job. See, REDZER is a feckin' bitch and a feminist. He's a receptionist, spending his days transferring calls and taking messages. On his MP3 player, bumping nothing but a G thing. While up in his meat thing, the picture's a collie in a G-string. And he'll never be as clever as this. See, I'm clever, but I can't tell whether REDZER exists or as an experiment someone's attached a skeleton to the head of a fish. Your whole career's in vain like the Iraq War was. And you pack more fudge than the back door does. And he's praying what he's saying makes you make a bit of noise. But Red's like Arsene Wenger, only ever playing with little boys. In the playground, trying to lure the little lads onto the seesaw. And his rapping is so weak that it makes the assassin look like Re-Raw. Cause you're a bollocks rapper on some pussy shit that's never looking slick. It looks like the ugly stick got abruptly hit with a fucking brick. If there was more than one ugly stick, then Red got hit with the ugliest. So it's a wonder the cunts are coming to hear him come and run his lips. His favourite things are cum and jizz and spunk and piss and bums and dicks.
Red's up.
Round two, Red, yeah?
Alright lads, apart from class A's, we don't have a tune together. And here's the truth in fact. See, I'd rather lie on the Lewis track than rhyme on a Lewis track. So I don't know why this bog boy is looking to boast. You rap like you have a fucking dog toy stuck in your throat. And you see him getting animated, his hands are like this. If you were really animated, you'd be Family Guy's Chris. And how the fuck you gonna beat me with a standardised this? He told Diligence he's like De Niro. True, he'd love to analyse this. But if I said that Lewis shit, it'd be a stupid lie. Lads, there ain't no denying Lew can rhyme, and he's buff, 6 foot, look like he'd bruise your eye. Then he jumps on a hook and sounds like Susan Boyle. Well, who's the better between you and Newey? Who's the cleverest with quotes? I tell you now, it doesn't matter. Terror's better than yours both. Unless I battle Terror, and if I do, then he's shit too. You've got the size of a boxer with the bark of a shih tzu. Your gay voice is an issue when you're spitting on a tune. Now lads, I may need a tissue after shitting on the loo. Yeah. And pissing on them too.
RAWSOUL, second round, whenever you're ready. Man, any fans of Red better go back to bed before I snap this kid in half like Aaron Ramsey's leg. His battle tactics, nothing magic, he's predictable today. A setup and a punchline, and then he quickly turns away. You couldn't pick a weaker method, plus your lyrics are depressing. I'm a wizard and a legend, you're the victim of rejection. Now Mr. President is vexed about the fixture he selected. When he challenged me to battle, I gingerly accepted. But now I'm making a mockery. So for this hateful kid not to be taking a loss to me is downright blatant hypocrisy, Seamus O'Shaughnessy. See, he's the type to beat his wife. And I'm not trying to be the preacher type, but Jesus Christ, this Egypt never even learned to read and write. When his teacher tried to help him see the light, he'd be like, "Miss, I'm gonna be someone." She'd be like, "Now, Kieran, raise your hand and be polite." But he's so hateful. Hey, he's so hateful, it's amazing. All that rage and irritation. We all know that REDZER had a less than basic education. Trying to rep like he's an animal with flows. We call the group Class A's, 'cause that's the only fucking letter in the alphabet he knows.
Right, red, brown, three, go for it.
Alright, lads, he's pissed because my album made a load of noise. But now I have to wonder, does anybody here know what he done last summer? See, that was a punchline and nobody copped it. Here's what done last summer was his album. I guess nobody copped it. Alright. Like that, it's first looking out, right? So since Nash called me Paul Scholes, I end up slapping them for lying. RAWSOUL is Paul Scholes. I love to tag it from behind. So say that I'm the worst in Class A's, you ignorant fuck. If you couldn't sing on our hooks, you'd be slinging your hook. And look, right, I invited him to a club here, right? He's like, "This so cool." Then popped his collar putting shades and shouted, "Disco Lou!" Start doing these dance floor moves, sweat dripping from that swelled noggin. Wearing platform shoes and a pair of fucking bell bottoms. But that's the norm in Westmead, bunch of village living fags. I bet your three best friends are the image of your dad. Westmead's like living in the past, and if you drive along further, you'll see his family out dining on dinosaur burgers. So there ain't no denying this ain't going to overtime, because all my verses were raw and soul destroying. Oh wait, and you sound like a faggot.
Alright, this fella must be having a that bad day. Because man, I never once said you were the worst member of Class A's. So just call an ambulance and clap your hands when I smack this man like an avalanche in the back of France, because you can never get the fans to dance, Fanta pants. So that's understandable. I mean, this guy has daddy issues. As a child, he was badly misused. Got a smack, started crying, and went through an entire pack of tissues. Little Kieran thought he did something wrong, knocking right up at his father's office, like, "Daddy, would you like some sausage?" Then he said the nugget was a shit dad. That wasn't nothing slick, Red. Not one person laughed. They were looking at you like, "Fucking what a dickhead." Because you're one sly cunt and a dumb shite too. And by the way, what the fuck happened to Dub Life too? My guess, nobody wants to hear him spit about the smack. That's why you had a little buzz, then quickly fizzled out of that. So nowadays, nobody gives a shit about your rap. It's not surprising how your round lad kicked you out the gaff. See, lyrically, you're falling off. If we could change the course of war in history, it'd literally be the problem solved. Because Hitler should have killed all of the gingers in the Holocaust.
Oh, down. REDZER, round three, shoot. What is it? Yeah, sorry, yeah. Round nine. Yeah, we're going to go to the judges now. Make some noise!
Alright, what's the crack? Brand Kelly, I think very evenly matched. I was going to get to Louis, but the last one, REDZER came with REDZER.
Alright, it's Dave Dredd, myspace.com, dave.dredd. It was a very close competition. It's a hard one to call, to be honest, because the two boys are class. I think RAWSOUL took the first one, RAWSOUL took the second one, REDZER took the third one, so RAWSOUL.
It's up Shapey Field. Didn't want to go to OT unless it was necessary, but I think it is in this case. Definitely go to OT.
I was told not to go into overtime if I could make a decision, but it was too close. I'm going to say OT definitely for that one.
Yeah, well, pretty even. I'd say Edging towards REDZER, but I'd say no stake, definitely. Hallelujah from place.
Okay, we have had the judges' decisions and a unanimous going to overtime. Right, so you went first last time, so RAWSOUL up first for the OT. Okay.
Right. Just for 1 minute, let me return to the kiddie molesting team. This bloke is going on 30 and his missus is 17. When I say red cells, I'm either talking about blood or a rare wine. 4 out of 5 got props for drug money. He was like, where's mine? Mike Hogan sunned you on the radio straight after giving you airtime. Only a ginger could actually be happy with that receding hairline. So watch me get rid of this dumb fag and split him like hitting a punch bag. That's for being a hideous, imageless idiot, hypocrite, bigoted scumbag. New sense and RAWSOUL. Now that's a rap crew. We wanted Collie and Terra for Asher Rock, but then we would have had to ask you. He gets side-fisted and wrecked by pricks, kid, but couldn't get sex in the red light district. Talking groggy, walking sloppy, you're an awful dodgy prick. Got a mop, but when she's gone, he mollycoddles and gobbles and swallows Collie's dick. And shit on the internet. You talk a lot of it. His favourite song is actually Britney Spears, my prerogative. See, I'm the predator that's cleverer. I'm never getting shook, you know, competitor red, cause I've already read you like a book.
Alright, I actually don't have an OT, so I'm gonna have to throw those bars out, right? If we got into a fight, I could beat him till his jaw swole. I'll even take my shoes off and beat him with me RAWSOULs. He was studying to be a language teacher, so I have a point I need to add it. In 10 years we'll hear foreigners talking here, all sounding like a faggot. He'd probably claim that I'm fatter, but no one's here is buying it. I could eat a Chinese food platter. This fat cunt could eat China. Yeah. Alright. Shut up, I get it. Alright, he's getting all cocky. Now you're so snotty. Without me and class A's, souls, and no body. Yeah, you get that in the there, yeah? You're fucking fat. Your t-shirt says fresh and old school. He's from Westmead. Everything is old school.
Go ahead. Woo! Make some fucking noise!
We should have done an open.
Okay. Told you, man. Yeah, so, going to go back to the judges for taking decisions. Talk to you in a minute, yeah? Go for it.
So crack, it was Bren again. I gave it to Red last time, but in overtime I think Louis took it in overtime.
Alright, it's Dave Trade, myspace.com, dave.trade. Hard battle to call again. Don't think I really deserved to go to overtime. I thought RAWSOUL took it in 3, but the other guys went for overtime. I thought RAWSOUL took it in overtime as well, so RAWSOUL.
Well, I thought the battle was brilliant, but definitely I'd say just towards the end I'd say RAWSOUL definitely took it.
After that, I'd say RAWSOUL took that. Definitely, yeah. Good work.
Shapey Fiend, yeah, you want to compare an OT against RAWSOUL, so it's definitely went to RAWSOUL there with that. So good luck.
Yeah, so we're back now. Don't flop Boylan, REDZER versus RAWSOUL, and after overtime it has gone to RAWSOUL. So, once again, Fruit Clothing and Abbey Street in Dublin, thank you very much for letting us use the place, don'tflop.com. Go on, check out the video, subscribe, buy all the CDs of everyone you see rapping and all today, and get that shit into you. Don't flop Boylan, go on, make some noise!